Hey, Amanda. Will it be just your parents when I visit your parents' house this time? If your brother Henry will be there too, what should we bring him?
Henry lives with our parents, so I think he'll be home that day too. All three of them like sweets, so I think we should bring some sweets.
Oh, Henry still lives with your parents? I thought he lived alone near his workplace.
Didn't I tell you before? Henry is self-employed. That's why he works from home all the time.
Self-employed? That's amazing. What kind of work does Henry do? Which university did he go? Maybe Harvard? He must have graduated from a good university if he's running his own business at such a young age.
His job is in finance, but he didn't actually go to college.
What? He's running a company without even graduating from college? That means he's a high school graduate and self-employed. He worked so hard.
Well, actually, Henry studied at an online public high school. He stopped going to a normal high school for various reasons.
Seriously?
He was bullied at middle school. That's why it became so stressful for him to go to school. So, at first, he tried his best to go in person. But he had traumatic flashbacks and switched to an online high school. But now, he runs his own company. Isn't that really impressive?
No. Wait a minute. That's not impressive at all. Wow. Seriously? Your brother was that kind of guy?
What?
An online high school graduate living at his parents' house? That's too shitty. Seriously, it sucks that you had a brother who was such a burden. I had no idea.
Joey? Henry isn't a burden at all. Don't you think it's amazing that he's running his own business with an online high school diploma?
Huh? What's so amazing about that? Online high schools are for the bottom line students.
What? Bottom line?
And the reason he stopped going to school is lame. In short, he was a skinny little sprout who didn't fit in with the class. Or maybe he was just a creepy, geeky pig. And he's still living at his parents' house.
Hey, Joey! Don't get the wrong idea. It's not like that. And stop making fun of him.
Sorry, Amanda. Let me postpone visiting your parents. I don't feel like going there now.
What?
I thought you had a decent family. I didn't think they'd keep an online high school graduate shut-in. That's the part that turned me off.
Wait a minute. You're misunderstanding a lot of things about my brother. Henry is doing well in his own business. It was tough when he was a student, but he's enjoying his work now. Lately, he's into boxing. He spends his days off with his gym buddies and has a very fulfilling life.
I don't care what you say. I can't do it right now. I need to rethink about various things, so please leave me alone. Until then, let's put our marriage on hold.
Put our marriage on hold? Wait, Joey. Does that mean our engagement might be off the table?
That's quite possible. I'm an elite guy who graduated from a prestigious university and now working at a major company. There's no way I'm having a brother-in-law who's an online high school graduate. My glorious career and title would be disgraced.
Huh?
Well, I'll get back to you when I come to a conclusion. Until then, don't contact me. Hey, sis. When is Joey coming to officially report our marriage? It's already been a month since it was postponed. Mom and Dad are nagging me to ask how it's going.
I'm sorry. I haven't had a chance to tell them yet. And I feel bad for making them worried. But the truth is, I still don't know what to expect. I haven't been able to get in touch with Joey lately.
Oh, really? Did you guys have a fight right before planning the visit?
No, we were just having a normal conversation. And he asked about you, Henry, what you do for a living, and your educational background. When I told him that you're self-employed and had graduated from an online high school, he suddenly decided to postpone the visit.
Oh, then that's definitely the reason. Anyone would be suspicious of an online high school graduate running his own business. He may think I'm jobless and only calls myself a home security guard.
What?
He thinks there's no way an online high school graduate shut-in can run his own business. And moreover, I still live at my parents' house. That makes it even more suspicious. He's probably in a panic and reconsidering marrying you.
But I told him that you're working hard now and currently doing a fine job in finance, that you're actively going out on your days off, not a shut-in anymore. I explained it to him in my own way.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't believe you.
Oh no!
I'm sorry I screwed things up for you. It's true that I'm an online high school graduate and used to be a shut-in. I never meant to put you into trouble because of me.
That's not something you should apologize for. I just wish I could have explained it to him better.
If you get a chance to talk to Joey, you can tell him about my detailed job description and my annual income. Or else, he'll just continue to misunderstand me.
Oh, are you sure you're okay with that? You said you didn't want people to know about your job and income.
When people find out that you have money, troublesome people tend to get close to you. But I can't have my sister's marriage ruined because of me. He will eventually become my brother-in-law, so you can tell him about me without hiding anything.
Thank you, Henry. I'll talk things over with Joey ASAP and take him to our family house.
Amanda, I've decided not to marry you after all. I'm not going to support your jobless loser brother.
What? Joey?
Who wants a jobless brother-in-law calling himself self-employed? I'm sure he's the reason why you want to marry me anyway. You want someone to take care of him after your parents pass away. I'm not going to be the owner of such a piece of shit like him.
Hey, wait a minute. Calm down. Joey, you have it all wrong. My brother Henry is not jobless. He's working and has his own income.
You're lying. There is no way a shut-in can get a job in finance. Even if he has an income, it must be just as much as an allowance. He's probably just a small-time reseller. Or maybe he's a home security guard, and his salary comes from his parents' allowance.
No, that's not true. Please, listen to me.
Shut up. I don't care if he's really making money or not. Your brother's just a high school dropout shut-in. I don't like such weak guys.
Henry didn't become a shut-in because he wanted to. He was a cheerful boy until middle school. But it's the bully's fault for forcing him to become a shut-in. Don't you understand how it feels to be bullied?
I don't understand it at all, because I was the one bullying kids at school.
What?
Everyone has hit someone in class, right? I used to do it all the time when I was in school. We all ignored the ones we didn't like, hid their stuff, those kinds of things. I did that from elementary school all the way to college.
You have to be kidding. You were doing such awful things?
Bullying happens because the ones who are bullied have problems. Some were cocky, even though their looks were dull. Some turned down our invitations to hang out. I bet your brother became a shut-in like that.
I can't believe you. You're such a jerk. Always being mean to people for such unreasonable reasons. And that's the bullied people's fault? How can you say such a horrible thing? Who the hell do you think you are to hurt people?
Shut up, you siblings of losers. You're in no position to complain to me, an elite of a major company.
Huh?
Running away and becoming a shut-in instead of fighting back? That's what you call a loser. And you're also a loser for having a brother like that. I can't marry such a lame woman. I'll never take care of a jobless brother-in-law. I can't marry a woman who has that kind of burden.
My brother makes more than $1 million a year.
What?
Henry isn't a burden. He's rather supporting our family. Last year, he rebuilt a beautiful family house for us. He also invites us all to an overseas trip every year. He's always been kind and family-oriented, and now he has become a successful business owner. I'm so proud of my brother.
Huh? Your brother is an online high school graduate shut-in without a job. There's no way that guy's annual income is over $1 million. Your brother couldn't even make 1/10 of my $100,000 annual income.
Stop saying my brother is jobless. I told you, he's running his own business in the financial field. Henry is working as an investor now. That's why he's making more than $1 million a year now.
Huh? He's an investor worth over $1 million even though he graduated from an online high school? That's like a fairy tale.
But it's all a true story. The whole time he couldn't go to school, he was making money at home. He did a lot of remote part-time work like video editing. And he started learning how to invest, and he's been steadily adding his assets. Recently, he found a small company that had great technology, and he was supporting them.
I didn't know he was doing that much.
He will wait until the company grows to get even more profit. He says, I want to prove that even weak people and weak companies can change, and doing his best to spread his business.
So, he really makes more than $1 million a year? Even though he's an online high school graduate plus former shut-in?
Even if you're a major corporate elite, so what? Don't be so arrogant when you're losing out to my little brother in annual income. You're just a wimpy jerk who is inferior to my brother. Don't you dare make fun of him.
You think I'm a wimpy jerk?
You're a wimpy jerk who can only act big in the crowd. You can't do anything without a title. Such a person has no right to make fun of my brother. Henry made it this far all by himself. He's several times, no, hundreds of times more amazing than you.
I heard from Mom, but Is it true that you guys broke up? It's my fault, isn't it? I'm sorry for ruining your marriage proposal.
No, it's not your fault. In fact, thank you. Because of you, I could see how much of a scum he was. You're the best brother anyone's ever had.
That's not true. But I hope you find someone better next time. Someone who won't make fun of me and who cares about you.
Of course. I'm going to go look for a new boyfriend right away. But it's hard with Joey sabotaging me.
What?
A friend of mine introduced me to a new guy earlier today. But Joey showed up at my date and was persistent in asking me to get back together with him. He's changing his attitude and raving about you now. He's also sending me so many texts.
In that case, leave it to me. I'll make sure Joey won't appear in front of you anymore.
You can do that? What on earth are you planning to do?
Well, just leave it to me. I'm just punishing him a bit for making fun of me. How dare you set me up? You're the worst siblings ever. You're a scumbag. I'll never forgive you.
Huh? What's the matter with you all of a sudden? You're the one who's the scumbag.
I'm not a scumbag. I've been brilliant since I was little. I'm athletic too. I went to a prestigious university. I'm an elite guy who works for a big company now. So, why do I have to get fired because of your brother?
Fired?
Your brother is a bottom-line online high school graduate. Shut-ins are always ugly with a moody character. Why am I getting fired because of someone like that? It's all your own fault. Don't blame it on me. Don't take it on my sister too. What? Thank you for supporting my sister in the past. I'm her brother Henry, who you hate to the core. I understand your anger at being fired from the company you're so proud of. But please don't forget, it's all because of your foolish words and actions. It's your fault for thoughtlessly bringing that stupid deal to me. What the hell? The way you changed your attitude after you found out I was making a fortune was quite funny. And you kept asking my sister to get back together with you. So miserable. I couldn't believe it when you finally contacted me directly. I work for a big company, and I have access to important information. You can make a lot of money trading stocks with that information, so help me out. Please, help me get back with your sister, is what you said. What's wrong with that? It's not a bad deal for you either, right? You win stock trades with the non-public information I have. Your sister can get married without worries. It's a deal that makes everyone happy. Are you serious? What you're trying to do is insider trading. So, I pretended to be on it, pulled out your information, put it all together, and turned you into the company. I didn't expect you to get fired so soon. You're just an online high school graduate, and you screwed me over. What's wrong with insider trading, you fucking earnest bastard? These things are okay if it's kept a secret. My classmates in middle school were like that. They pretended to be good students on the surface, but behind the adults' back, they bullied me. When I asked the teachers for help, they couldn't help me because they didn't have any proof. So, I had to run away. Scumbags like you make me want to vomit. Shut up! You're a former shut-in. No matter how successful you are now, you're still a loser. You don't have a college diploma, and you don't have as many friends as I do. Remember, you're no better than me. I'm not proud of my education, but when you make millions of dollars a year, such words become meaningless. A college graduate making $100,000 a year, or an online high school graduate making millions of dollars a year. If you could choose whichever life you like, everyone would choose the latter. Well, that's for sure. I've never even met you in person, but I think I can beat you in power too. I've been working from home all my life, so I've been going to the boxing gym for exercise. I can bench press 330 pounds now, so I'm confident in my muscles. What? You're that strong and muscular? If you want to make fun of me so badly, come fight me in person. Let's not only compare each other's academic backgrounds, but let's compare each other's strengths too. I will do my best to compete with you. Oh, if you want, I can come to your house. I'll get your address from my sister. Stop. Don't come to my house with those dangerous muscles. Then, promise me you'll never go near my sister again. And don't contact me ever again. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thanks to my brother Henry, I never heard from Joey again. Rumor has it that he returned to his hometown in a hurry. But, in his hometown, one after the other, the people who Joey used to bully have succeeded. When he attended the reunion gathering, everyone ignored him. When I shared the story with Henry, he said, I did something similar at last year's class reunion. I intentionally wore a high brand suit and watch, and drove a luxury car. I went to hang out with my online gaming friends that day.
Hi, my love. I'm about to leave the house. I noticed that you left your wallet here. Is there anything important that you need me to bring to the office?
Not at all. You are the best wife ever. Always worrying about me. All I have in there is my ID and I don't think I will be needing that today. How long are you going to be with your sister?
The only reason I have to be this attentive is that you have a very bad memory for someone with such a high IQ. I plan to be out of here for a couple of hours at least. Wendy down the street has been bothering me these days about joining some salsa classes. Bored much? Every day she picks up a new hobby and tries to get people to join in my force.
Maybe she's trying to be friendly. What is so bad about that?
You know that I don't like being around people that I don't know. I thought that this less posh neighborhood was going to be filled with fewer fake people. Not knowing that my neighbor was a wannabe celebrity. I should go now. My sister is waiting for me. Hi, ma'am. It's Sandy here. Hi, Sandy. Where do I know you from? Are you looking to make an appointment? I am so sorry, but I no longer do surgery. Surgery? I thought you were a client coming to me for plastic surgery. Now, why would I want to do plastic surgery? I'm only 16. You might also have heard of me. I am blowing up on TikTok with my climate change initiative. I'm also known for healthy food blogging, etc. Wait, you must be Wendy's daughter. Well done, young lady. I have been seeing the great work that you do. You must have seen the pamphlets we have been leaving at your house then. We would like for you to help us with our protest on the 17th for the neighborhood to have more sustainable resources. I'm sorry, my dear. My husband and I will be busy on that day. Can we maybe join later or send a check to support? I will have to give your number to my husband. This sounds like something that could benefit us. The more we can save the resources, the better. But he is the man who has been working with NGOs and initiatives like yours, not me. So you will have to talk to him. Awesome. Thank you, ma'am. Wow, you're so nice. I didn't think that you would be nice to me at all. My mom said that you were... I was? Oh no, the message got sent while I was trying to prevent it. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Please don't mind what I just said. Sure, no problem.
Babe, who is running the event, Wendy or her daughter? Because I have Wendy in my inbox and she's being weird and demanding funding for their event because that is the least we could do since we're rich. I tried to be nice, but she said that since our house is bigger, he must be spending more resources in the whole street.
What? I spoke to her daughter and she was nice to me. I didn't know that her mother was involved in this, but if she is, then I can let you support the event. I promised some funding, but now Wendy is attacking you?
But what about her daughter? Did she put her up to this?
I don't know, but knowing that Wendy is so heavily involved doesn't sit well with me, so I think that instead we should leave the event. She has been very disrespectful to us even though we wanted to help.
Yeah, I had to hold myself from saying some things that would have hurt her.
And that is the reason why you are a much better person than I am.
Babe, you do not have to, but I know better than to try and tone you down when you are fired up.
As you should. The sad part is that I was willing to support your daughter's initiative because I admire how she's letting her voice be heard. I didn't even mind that it was your daughter who was organizing this even though we do not like each other as much.
Hey neighbor, what are you going on about?
Can I ask a quick question?
Shoot.
What gives you the right to text my husband and harass him?
Relax, I was just saying that you guys are rich and own your own company. Your husband has ties to companies that work in energy. So I think you guys are guilty of climate change and should make an even bigger donation than the mere 1,000 you pledge. At least 10,000 would be enough.
We will do no such thing. In fact, we are out of this event.
You do not want to be on the wrong side of me. That would be like being on the wrong side of the law. You rich people cannot just come into our neighborhood and you do what you want with it.
Oh, really? Jeez, I am shivering. Why did I dare to cross you? Grow up, Wendy. Stop trying to get attention. I know an attention leech when I see one, and you are the biggest one.
Wow, do not say that I did not warn you.
I'm going to kill you. Do you know how much that car costs?
The community does not care. You are a rich person and you have to come here to try and disturb our peace. What are you going to do? Arrest the whole street? You can buy another car. You do not even have to buy another car. It's just scratch a little bit. Consider that a warning that people like you are not welcomed here with your flashy cars that pollute the air. You lot have no morals and think that poor people are below you.
Why are you causing so much drama over a little argument, Wendy? Let us sit down and talk as neighbors so we can resolve this. I will try and convince my husband not to press charges.
No, people like you are not good people because you use people and your money for bad. I also know that you used to be a plastic surgeon. How can you do a job like that? People like you play on people's insecurities.
So you thought it was a good idea to attack me while I was in my car and slash my car? I had appointments for the day.
Appointments to spend Mahabi's money?
No, I have to see a gynecologist. Not that is any of your business. You have made your choice. I will make sure that you pay for this.
I was right about you lot. You do not care about common people. Now you are threatening me. I will let everybody know that you want to hurt me.
I don't know where your problem is with us. You are acting as if you have never damaged the environment once in your life. Also, the Botox keeping you looking several years younger is thanks to the works of people like me. Stop acting as if you suddenly care about the environment. I know that you're just looking for a way to stay relevant in people's minds.
Are you calling me an attention seeker? Quit being such a baby about your car.
Join the circus if you want attention, but stay the hell away from my family. How does your daughter feel about you arresting your neighbors?
I don't care. I hate you and your entire family.
Babe, this morning when I was leaving the house to go to my gynecologist appointment, Wendy and some people came to attack me in my car and then they slashed the tires. She has some sort of agenda against me.
Are you hurt? Did you manage to go to the doctor?
I'm fine, don't worry. She did not do any harm to me. They were outside the car. I locked myself in when I saw them.
We should report them.
We don't have any power here. She has the most influence in this neighborhood. No one would go against her.
Does her daughter know about this? Maybe she put her mom up to this to drive public to her event.
I doubt so. Her daughter accepted her decision gracefully and apologized for her mother's involvement.
But Wendy will not stop even if her daughter tells her to stop. She has attacked my family. Maybe we should get that little event cancelled.
No, the daughter has done nothing to us, and I believe it would not help her online image. I know what it's like to have what you love destroyed. My sister suggested exposing her daughter to her online fans, but that would be too cruel. Our fight is with the mother, even if the daughter is part of this.
What you suggested?
Well, I say we cannot ruin the daughter's image, but we can help to save it.
I like the way you think. Tell me more when I get home.
Hi, Sandy. I take it you know what your mother did to my car. Please don't press charges against her. What she did was wrong and I tried to stop her. But Mom hates your family and says you think that you're better than us. She's never been interested in the environment. She just hates anyone who has more than she does. She's jealous of my online presence because I'm getting attention. That is why she's using what I'm doing to justify her actions. I'm so sorry, ma'am. You have been kind to me and I should have warned you about what my mother wanted to do ages ago. I'm so sorry, ma'am. There's no need to apologize, my dear. I just need to find a way to get her off my back. My husband and I moved to this neighborhood to get some authenticity, and we would not want to move because of your mom. Where's your dad, by the way? My dad doesn't live with us anymore, and she does not let me see him since he got married to someone else, but I miss him. Please don't have my event cancelled. I really want to do some good in this community. Don't worry, my dear. This is between me and your mother. You don't have to get involved. I just wanted to know what you were doing to protect your campaign and keep her busy. I don't know what you mean. She's been actively alienating anyone who might be able to help you, though you cannot see it. It would be a shame for your efforts to be wasted. Yeah, some sponsors have dropped because they disagree with my mom. If only she used the negotiation skills she has been using to keep our lights and electricity on for helping me out in my campaign. What? She's friends who works for the water and electricity company. She's not been paying the utility bills for several months now. And why would she do that? I don't understand why. She does have an obsession with buying things that we do not need in the house. How sure are you of this? 100% sure. Thank you, and good luck with your event.
Hi, is your water working? My power also just went off out of nowhere.
I'm not home. I was out for a run. Let me check. Also, why are you messaging me?
Because I sent a broadcast message to everyone and I must have clicked on you by mistake.
Oh, wanted to say congratulations on your daughter's event. I heard she got quiet the sponsorship. Where is she, by the way?
I wouldn't know. I was unable to attend.
Probably because you had a meeting with the power company about keeping your lights on. But when you have been getting out of payments for such a long time, the debt accumulates. I am assuming that you have 3 months of no power unless you take out a loan from somewhere.
Wait, how did you know that? And what were you doing at my daughter's event when I didn't invite you?
You are speaking as if that was your choice. You will do well to remember that it was a community event fighting so that we can have a sustainable energy. It is a good thing that you did not show. But it's funny how you are one of the reasons we're having such a crisis. You don't even pay for your power and water.
I am protesting against the type of energy used for our electricity. And I think that as a next step for the campaign, we should all stop paying our utility bills.
You're pathetic. A very, very sad woman. All of this would not have happened if you had minded your own business and left my family alone.
You and your husband think just because you are wealthy, people should respect you and that you will be the most popular person on the street. I have lived here for over 20 years and I have single-handedly been the head of the committee, contributing to discipline and development. And then you came along with your ideas to change how things are done in this community.
I don't get why you're so jealous of me for no reason at all. But good luck with your bills.
I don't need luck. I will have power by the end of the day.
You wish. Hey! Hi, I've not seen you around for a while. Is everything okay? Yes, I moved and went to stay with my dad. He kind of threatened her with some cord and she's already dealing with the electricity issue.
Not yet soft?
No, she was using the alimony money to pay bills and now that it's gone because of her stupidity. So now, it appears that she will not have power and water for a long time. I also got tired of her sending to me to get her phone charged by the neighbors. I also need electricity so that I can post frequently. Sorry that I had to report her, but it was better she got found out now than later on when the charges had accumulated. Also, how she even got someone to keep on reconnecting her water and power is something that I don't understand. My mom knows people and places. She's very smart, but she uses it on the wrong things. Well, at least she has a smart daughter who is being more productive than she has ever been. Thank you so much, but I must go now. Dad and I are going for some ice cream. I miss him so much. Enjoy, kiddo, and if you need anything with your future events, please do text me.
Guess who has been making a petition?
Wendy? For what now?
For power and electricity to be reconnected. She says that she has been wrongfully accused.
If I was her, I would just shut up and pay the money. Or better yet, put that energy towards looking for a proper job. We truly lucked out when it came to our neighbor.
Yo, you're right, but let us just stay out of her way. No need to get involved in her mess.
In the end, Wendy had to pay a hefty fine to keep her water and electricity on. Ever since then, she has been humble and has stopped bothering Joyce.